What's up, Scorpios? This is your metaphysical advisor, Montre Bible, and I will be doing a reading for Scorpio for the month of September 2019. Stay tuned. All right, Scorpios, welcome to the month of September. It is a universal 3 month. Universal 3 month is a great month to communicate, to socialize, to express yourself. That's what the number 3 represents. Everybody's going to be feeling that energy. So, like I said, speak your mind. Don't hold it in. If there's anything you're going to hold in, it's probably going to come out anyways. When we start the month out, Scorpio, I was looking over where everything was falling. The energy's pretty slow this month in regards to the planets, and in particular for you, Scorpio, everything's pretty low key. You've got Mercury, Mars, Venus, and the Sun in your 11th house. That's probably the most energy you have going on right now. You're going to start the month out like that. So all the 11th house has to do is with your associations, your friends, your outside circle, and how that affects you. So that energy is more indirect than it is direct, you know. When you're socializing, when you're wishing for things, the people that you hang around with the most, those people are going to have some influences on you. You may get some messages. Mercury, Mars, Venus, and the Sun. So some creative energy, I think, and a lot of socializing. I would get out at the beginning of the month, socialize a little bit, hang out with the friends, and see what pops off. The 14th, there's a full moon in Pisces in the 5th house. Now that is a strong energy. The fifth house is about romance and creativity. Also kids. So on the full moon, if you have children, something in particular happening with the kids may come up. If you're single, you may have this really romantic energy vibe during the full moon in Pisces. Full moon in the 5th house, it can make it really easy to fall in love with somebody. So watch out for that energy. You know, you might just get really caught up with somebody all of a sudden. Also, you just may feel a spurt of imagination, creativity. So if you get some kind of inspiration to do something, paint, draw, write, do something, express yourself. It's a 3 month. So yeah, use that energy. Venus is in Libra during the same time. Venus slides on into Libra, into your 12th house. Once again, a very low-key house. 12th house is about the subconscious. Venus in the 12th house. Wow. Oh, I like first thought I got is sex dreams. Venus in the 12th house. Things that your subconscious mind, you know. So if you start having dreams about a certain someone during this time, your dreams could tell you something. You may have some feelings that you don't want to express, some loving feelings that you want to kind of keep secret, you know. The Scorpio, you're good at keeping secrets, so I don't know. Especially during the full moon when the 5th house and then Venus goes into Libra at the same time in the 12th house. You may have a secret romance that you don't want to talk about. On the 18th, Saturn goes direct in Capricorn into your 3rd house. Saturn has been trying to teach you lessons about how you communicate. Saturn's trying to teach you lessons about your ideas. So, you tell me and leave me a comment, Scorpio, about this. What is, for the past year or so, because Saturn takes a slow transit when it goes through a house. It's been dealing with your 3rd house of ideas, communication, thought processes. Short travels, too. What is it that Saturn is challenging you for this past year and a half? What has Saturn been trying to get you to focus on? Maybe it's just focusing. So I want you to leave me a comment. That's your homework. What is Saturn challenging you about in your 3rd house personally? What is Saturn trying to tell you? And this is for Saturn. This is for Scorpio risings. In particular, if you're a Scorpio rising, you tell me. I want you to leave me a comment. Because I'm really curious. When Saturn's in the 3rd house, your thought processes, your expression, it really comes into play. The sun moves into your 12th house. Once again, the house of secrets, the house of the subconscious, the things that we don't talk about on the 12th, no, not the 12th, on the 23rd, sorry. On the 28th, you have a new moon in your 12th house. So your house of spirituality. It's a good time to manifest things too, with the new moon in the 12th house. Focus on what you're not expressing. Really, this is a good time to have some alone time, some good meditation time. With so much energy moving into the 12th house, Scorpio, I would take some really good long, take a bath, nice salt bath, and meditate and just try to figure out what is it that I'm feeling, that I'm not expressing to everybody. Let's go to the tarot real quick and see what the tarot has to say for Scorpios. This reading is going to be for Scorpio, Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate completely with you. I always say check your sun sign, check your rising sign, and check your moon sign to get a full picture of what could happen for you for the month of September. And if it does, I want you to like the video and leave me a comment, because it helps share that video with other Scorpios. Okay? So let's get down to it. I've had a pretty long day so far, so my energy's a little low. Just came back from a funeral. Third funeral of somebody who's died in their 40s. So it's a really serious kind of thing. I'm like, what is going on? Why are so many people just leaving this existence so early? So yeah. But that's why you gotta live life every day. Live life every day to your fullest. Alright, let me get out of that mind frame. I didn't just say that. This is what's going on with me right now. Let's get back to you. Okay. Spirit, creative spirit, please tell me what is going on for Scorpio for the month of September. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising for the month of September. Please reveal to me. Please reveal to me what is going on for the Scorpios for the month of September 2019. Sun, moon, and rising. Whew. Ooh. First card I see. Oh, wow. Either someone you know has been going on a journey. Could have a lot to do with the 12th house, Scorpio. You're coming from a long journey, a long inner journey, an inner path, okay? I see that there could be something that I think the core of the issue is you could deal with something in regards to a marriage, some type of ritual, something serious that you want in your life. I'm going to get some clarity on this. You're being asked to be strong to get through this situation. Could be possible that you want to be married, or you're dealing with a present marriage that could be having some issues. Let me get some clarity for you before I give you the full reading. For the single ones, it looks like somebody wants to be married. For the ones that are married, looks like you guys are having some issues. You got the Five of Cups. Five of Cups means that there was some type of loss. Like you or someone's feeling lost because they lost you. Maybe you wanted to be married to this person. Maybe this person wanted to be married to you, but it didn't quite work out. Why is the Five of Cups here? I feel a devotion between you two. What happened? You lost. This falling apart from each other is a part of completing a cycle between you two. You also got the Three of Wands means that there was some waiting. There's a waiting period for you two. You two were kind of waiting for something to happen. And you're still waiting. Perseverance card. With these two cards, Perseverance and the Three of Wands, there was still some waiting. And there to get to this point, to get to this level. I see the Four of Cups. A lot of cups. This is all obviously about some type of relationship that you've had that didn't work out. You guys broke up. I see that you felt kind of devoted to this person. There's a very strong, passionate energy with the Hierophant and the Service card. You feel devoted to this person, like you guys were going to be lifelong together. That was the plan. And you were trying to be strong through some really hard time. What kind of conflicted that? It was like you've been really kind of keeping your energy up, trying to get that prayer. You got the prayer card, which is like turning lemons into lemonade. Like it was a really bad situation. You're trying to make the most of it. Things aren't working out. And eventually, there was some loss that happened, but this is all a part of the plan, a part of the divine plan, completing a circle. You got a lot of solar plexus cards, which just means it's a lot of fiery, passionate energy. A lot of waiting. At the root of it, the person wasn't willing to take your offer. There's this kind of this perfection. People want their relationships to be perfect, and nothing's perfect. The perfection comes within, okay? That's a perfection card. Yeah, this is somebody that you're really supposed to be with. But you guys seem to be having a struggle. You guys are struggling. Why is this Three of Cups? You guys are going to end up having a reason to come together again. You got to communicate. I see that you guys will come back together. Three of Cups. Yeah, because you've learned something. You've had some wisdom. This is a reason to celebrate. You guys are going to have a reason to celebrate because you got the Wisdom card. You've learned these lessons. This person has learned the lessons. I hear some of y'all saying, I don't want them back. Okay. Is it the right person? No. Give me some clarity on the Three of Cups. And a reason to celebrate. Somebody's like really still kind of like dreaming. You got a lot of options. You got a lot of people to choose from, Scorpio. And that might be the case. That you've lost this person. Some of you don't want that person back. But you guys do have a soulmate connection. But you have some other options out there. And you've learned some wisdom from it. There's a soulmate card here in the group. That's way too many cards. Give me another card for the soulmate that Scorpio's dealing with. Give me some clarity on that. Yeah. For those that wanted that person that you lost, or that person that rejected you, or whatever, there's going to take some training, some work. You guys are really going to have to work on it. You're going to have to perfect it. This is what this perfection card too is going into. It's almost like if you guys want to be together, you've already ended the cycle with this person. Okay, you've already ended it. It's already over. And there was this mourning, this loss, and it's hard to kind of get over with, but it will take a long time. Like if you want to be with this person and you choose to, because this is what these cards are telling me. For the Scorpios that want to be in the relationship and it ended, and this was like a real commitment. This was like you guys were either married or were planning on being married or something like that. If you want it and you lost it, you can have it back, but it's going to take a long time. If you want to move on, there is some joy. You can kind of move on. You have a lot of options with this Seven of Cups. You have plenty of options out there, and you learned a lot from that relationship. Okay, and you love yourself. I see that you have the options. Okay, so for the single Scorpios, what is the outcome? For the single Scorpios, what is the outcome? Because I see two. You know, it's a general, so. Woo. Alright, so the single Scorpios. I see that you have a chance at love, okay? And you have two options. There's this younger one, could be a fire sign who's very just out there and outgoing and adventurous, okay? He's got the sexual energy, but he's kind of holding it back a little bit. Then you have a choice of this older, wise, very smart, could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, knows what he wants, focused, doesn't have to be a guy, but just wise, smart, to the point, and you guys have great communication. So one is like this sexual relationship, and another one is more of this more mature intellectual relationship. And both of them are the chance of love. That's for you single ones that don't want to go back. For the Scorpios that do want to go back, let's get the outcome for the Scorpios that do want to go back. What is the likely outcome for the Scorpios that do want to go back? And this is your month to actually think about it. I don't want you to kind of trying to make anything happen, because it's so much 12 energy. But you know, that full moon in your 5th house, you never know what could happen. For the Scorpios that do want that relationship back, what is the likely outcome? That almost came out. There we go. Remember, I told you it was going to take a long time. For the Scorpios that do want that old relationship back, it's going to take a while. It's going to take work. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some serious talks and planning. But you're going to come full circle. You're going to come full circle. You got the World card. That means is you're going to open up a new chapter with this person. You're going to start a new beginning with this person. This is a very great card to have if you want it, because you got the soulmate card with that person. This person, you two have a connection, but y'all fighting each other. And y'all have this devoted energy, this old energy about like sticking through it and getting through it and being strong. And that rest period was going to end. This moment where you guys are not communicating, you guys are apart, it will end very soon, but you have to stick through it. So for the Scorpios that want to start over, you're going to have that chance to start over, have that new beginning. For the Scorpios that are like, nah, I'm going to move on, because it's your choice, you do have this option of getting this cup of love, this real cup of love for somebody else, but you got two options you're going to have to choose from, and I don't know what's going to happen with that. All right, Scorpios, let's get the animal oracles and see what the animal oracles has to say. What's the advice the animal oracles has to say for Scorpio for the month of September? Let's couple this real quick. Scorpios, month of September. Koala Spirit, first card. Spirit has a plan. This is a very slow, methodical energy. Spirit has a plan. You have to trust, and you have to just know, you know how the koala moves really slow and kind of eats his little leaves, and kind of like he just chews and like watch his life happen. But you gotta trust and believe, like things are gonna happen right for you. Cards that came out next, Beaver Spirit. Next message is to lay a solid foundation. If you want something, you're gonna have to build it, and you're gonna have to build it. This once again is a very methodical energy. If there's something that's not solid with the foundation, you have to fix it. For the ones that want that relationship, that old relationship, you have to fix those little leaks in the relationship. For the ones that want to start something new, you have to make sure that from what you learned in your last relationship, what do you need to do to set the right foundation to get the new one? Claim your independence. You got the Cat Spirit for the final message. Spirit is not really saying jump into a relationship. It's saying be independent. Show your independence, because that's sexy. The Cat Spirit is very sexy energy. is a very sexy energy. Claim your independence because that's what makes people attracted to you. You know, just saying, hey, I don't really need anybody. I don't mind people being there. That's how the cats are. Cats are like, I don't really need you, but I don't mind you being there because I might need something to rub up on. So kind of get that. Spirit has a plan. Lay the solid foundation and claim your independence. Be strong, be an independent person, and just, express yourself. Enjoy your 3 months, enjoy your September, Scorpio. Make your reality happen, because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later.